Hi guys, feel free to like and subscribe if you're getting something out of this content, and sorry about the quality, it's kind of dark and that's all I got to work with right now. So I am just going to include in this video some affirmations to heal, to help heal complex PTSD, and these are just some daily affirmations, and then I'm also going to include a self-care checklist. So, in terms of the self-care checklist, this is my self-care checklist that I sort of adapted from a friend of mine or one of my mentors. And here is what I have on my self-care checklist. Am I regulating my emotions versus indulging in them? Am I redirecting unhealthy thinking and rewriting unserving stories? Am I processing and releasing my anger versus acting out and projecting? Am I being realistic and fiercely honest versus avoidance of the discomfort of being present for myself, fear of rejection, or simply living in fantasy? Am I allowing myself time and space to process, rest, and recover? Am I living in accordance with my core values and beliefs versus abandoning myself for selfish gains or avoidance? Am I setting and adhering to internal and external boundaries versus childish dependence, compliance, resentment, and victimization? Am I detaching from others and standing in my authenticity and truth and allowing them the same dignity? Am I living and loving all that life brings from the seat of awareness, and that is God's residence, versus personalizing and getting caught up in my ego? Am I sitting in meditation and quiet devotion? Am I viewing life lessons as opportunities for growth and healing versus self-pity, shame, and blame? Am I open to receiving and giving love? Am I reaching out to others and cultivating joy and playfulness versus living in isolation and or obligation? So that could be a self-care checklist. And I encourage you to create your own self-care checklist. And it could involve, am I working on daily meditation? Am I practicing a spiritual program of action? Am I including a prayer life? Am I connecting with my spiritual community? Am I exercising? Am I drinking 8 glasses of water a day? Whatever it is on your self-care checklist, I think it's really important that we have such a thing and we adhere to it. And then in terms of affirmations, these are some that have helped me. I am not my trauma. My dysfunctions are not a measurement of my true ability. It's okay to have a bad day, week, or month. Healing is not linear. I can fall down and I can bounce back up again. This too shall pass. I need to be kind with myself. You have the right to acknowledge your feelings without having to justify them. I am not a mistake. I am not fundamentally flawed. I am allowed to ask for help. I am allowed to celebrate the fact that not only did I survive, but I am thriving. Change is the only constant. It's okay to feel. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to let it out. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be hurting. It's okay to be angry. Feeling bad doesn't make me a bad person. All of my emotions are valid, but my feelings are not facts. So in this process, you can validate your feelings without allowing your feelings to control your circumstances, and recognize that I may be feeling this way in the moment, but in 10 minutes from now, I can get back to my joy. I'm allowed to be afraid, but fear will pass. And fear is a part of life, but we can either allow fear to control us or we can allow love to trump fear. And I recognize that this is sort of a minute by minute thing at times. I will be patient and loving with myself. And I am not afraid to be myself. It's safe to be me. I am worthy of taking care of. I will nurture and protect myself. And it's normal and human to make mistakes. I do not have to be perfect in order to be loved. Not only am I a survivor, I'm a thriver. I will not just survive, I will thrive. I'm not afraid to fail. Failure is not permanent. It's a great lesson, and mistakes are just simply lessons, and they can teach us great things. I refuse to punish myself for having feelings, and I don't have to be perfect or perform at the same level every time. I do not have to seek outside validation. I will love myself no matter what other people think, and it's okay to be my authentic, true self. You deserve to heal and feel better. So I say this a lot. I say to myself, I am healing and I'm getting stronger and healthier every day, and I'm healing and thriving, and I will not let darkness consume me. I will be filled with joy. I will be filled with gratitude. And another thing that I do is I practice a daily gratitude list. And I just try to put things on my gratitude list that I have to be grateful for. And they're things like, I am grateful for my hot shower that I took today. I was in the shower and I was enjoying it. I was like, I'm so grateful that I live in a place where there's hot water. Not everyone gets that, right? So I'm grateful for my hot shower. I was super grateful for my gorgeous French press coffee this morning with some half and half. I was so grateful to be able to connect with one of my mentors that I find he's like one of the wisest, kindest, just open-hearted people that I know. I was very grateful to connect with my mentor, or one of them. I'm grateful for my spiritual community. I'm super grateful for God's grace, because I feel like without that, none of this is possible. And, these are just some of the daily affirmations that I'm really getting into this habit of waking up and starting my day with daily positive affirmations. And, start looking in the mirror and do some mirror work. It's been really helpful for me. Look in the mirror and you can say to yourself, I am beautiful. I am kind. I am loving. I am authentic. I believe in helping others. I value service. I value community. I highly value relationships. I feel so grateful to have all the beautiful relationships in my life. And these are just some of the things I've been saying in the mirror. Like I choose joy. I choose gratitude. I choose the future and the present, and to live in this moment and recognize that, when you're baking bread, when you're making a salad, when you're making yourself coffee or your family coffee, like start trying to cultivate gratitude in those daily moments of just living in that moment of being happy that we have food, that we have hot running water, that we, have a coffee maker or French press to make coffee. Like these are all things that a lot of people in this world don't even have these, gifts. So, I've been also doing another thing that I thought I would share with you, which is I've been driving a lot, and I have this, I'm living in a new city, so I'm learning the city, and I've been working and driving around and that sort of thing. So that is allowing me time to do this thing where I have this driving meditation, which I find super helpful. If you Google, you can just Google, driving meditations, and obviously don't fall asleep while you're driving, or close your eyes. But there's a very there's a couple of excellent ones on YouTube where you can drive and practice daily meditation, mindfulness while you are driving. And I find it super helpful. So these are just some of the gifts that I've been really using lately to ground myself and get into a lot of gratitude and a lot of peace and joy. So I really felt compelled to make a video this evening to share with you, because even though it's sort of dark and the quality is not great, I felt that this was a very positive thing to start sharing so that you can start practicing some of these daily gratitude and positive affirmations, and start doing some, self-love, self-care, radical self-care. Get the focus off the other toxic person and really put it on to your own healing and your own self-care and your own growth. And, on some level, like, as hard as this is, at some level, we have to choose that we're going to put all that energy that we put on the other person, focused on them, and we're going to put it on us, and we're going to put it on radical self-care and radical love, self-love. Thank you so much, and I hope you are just having an amazing day and practicing radical self-care. Bye-bye.